little bit, and I'm going to ask you guys if you want me to keep on doing this or not, if it's just a terrible idea for me. But I'm going to be doing an EDC video, and I know this channel's really more about survival and bushcraft, but I have been slowly integrating EDC stuff in it as well, and I think you guys like it. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you guys do. And so once again, let me know in the comments if you want me to do more EDC videos incrementally. They'll kind of be like my bushcraft kit videos where I'm not going to be coming out with them like every single month. And that's primarily just because my setups, I really like consistency and having the same reliable setups over and over. So I don't generally change my setups that frequently. So whenever I make what I consider kind of largest changes, I'll do videos or EDC updates if you want me to. So anyways guys, just let me know in the comments below whether you guys want me to continue or just not do EDC videos at all. Starting off with the pants, of course, this EDC video is what I run like 99% of the time. There is a little bit of exception when I'll sometimes run other things for very specific applications, but generally this is just a generalized idea of what I carry 99% of the time. So these pants, I really like them. There are a few things that I don't like as far as them being bushcraft pants. So what I found is like thorn bushes or rose bushes, they easily poke through this and stick you, and it's really sucky. So that's probably the one thing I do dislike about them, but especially for everyday carry, these are definitely my favorite pants, and that's just because all the versatility, there's so many more pockets, and while I don't fill all these pockets full, it just allows me more versatility in where I can carry the different elements of my gear, and that's kind of nice because throughout the week in certain situations, I like to position my flashlights, my knives, and different things in different areas so that if I'm doing different things, I can better reach them, or they can stay out of my way, or different things like that. So that's what I really like about having the cargo pockets and these pockets and this pocket over here. As you guys can see, just all these different options. There's just so much for it. And once again, they're very lightweight. They're really nice pants. I really like them. You guys see some movement, or if you guys hear that jingling in the background, that's just my dog, and she's just running through the snow. But next is the belt, and the belt is one thing that I've had for several years, and I've just never changed it. And it's because I really like it, and that is the Alpenlore. This is the 3mm belt. I'm not even sure if they still make this one. I know they've done a lot of changes, or he has done a lot of changes to setups, and you can get different buckles now. But this old system really works for me. It is a little bulky. The new ones are a little slimmer, and that's really nice because at times I can't put certain things on this belt just due to its thickness. But generally it's pretty thin, and it's very robust, very stiff, and like I mentioned in its review a long time ago, you have all this extra cordage around it, plus the nice webbing and buckles and everything included with it. So it's a really nice belt, and I still use it. The primary multi-tool I use, and like I said, it's heavy, but I'm kind of used to just carrying a lot of weight, and I like the versatility that it adds, and overall, it's a really awesome tool. Of course, this is the original Surge before they updated it, and I still like it a lot, and it serves me really well for both bushcraft use and EDC use. The one multi-tool I forget a lot, but I use a lot, is just the classic SD from Victorinox. It's a really useful, really tiny tool, but it's really useful, and I find myself using it a lot. Next thing is the knives. I just took them all out of their pockets, but these are the three primary knives I use, and of course this is the Sebenza, and I really do use this knife quite a bit, and as I was telling one person, I did accidentally drop this once on a concrete floor, but luckily it was closed, so it didn't do any damage to the blade. It actually didn't do any damage at all to this. It just kind of marked it up a little bit, but no surface damage or really any notable damage to it. The ZT-0566, and this is the little brother to the 0560. I really like the 560, and I just didn't really want it because it was the same size as the Sebenza, and my thought was if I'm already I already have a Sebenza, so I don't really need something of this size because the Sebenza is just so good that I don't really want anything of this size. So the next size lower, uh, really quick firing flipper and pretty good action. It is kind of heavy, but that's kind of the secondary folder. And then the folder that is just kind of the companion folder is the 566, and this is all marked up with crayons because I was sharpening crayons with it, and so it does look a little bit used, and that's because it is. Like I said, it's just the companion blade when I need something that either needs to be sacrificial, like I don't want to hurt the edge of the Sebenza, but I still need a knife. This is generally the knife I use, and holds up really well. The 154 cm is just really great from Benchmade. The action's really awesome, and it's still, at least in my mind, in comparison to something like the Sebenza, this is still cheap enough to pretty much beat on it without feeling that bad about it. So those are the three primary knives I use. Now into some of the more kind of miscellaneous stuff. I'm carrying the Streamlight ProTac 2L. It's a pretty old flashlight. I know it's outdated. ThruNite makes a lot better flashlight than pretty much all the companies make better flashlights, but this thing really works for me still, and I don't find myself needing more lumens than this can provide, and its battery life's pretty good, and overall there are way better options out there, but this thing still works for me, so that's what I'm running for a flashlight. And then I'm just running a regular old Zippo. I have more fancy Zippos than this one, but this is my EDC one just in case it gets lost or it gets scratched up a lot, because it does ride in the same pocket as one of my knives, and so it ends up getting scratched up a lot. So I don't want anything really nice or really fancy for my everyday carry Zippo. This thing is out of lighter fluid because I was using a lot. But generally, I just use it for survival purposes and just so that I can start fires pretty easy when I want to, because I'm not always trying to practice really special or awesome ways. Most times I just pull out the Zippo and start fires. But anyways, that's kind of more of the miscellaneous items in my EDC. My phone, as I mentioned in the other video, it's an HTC One M9. It works pretty well. It's nothing super special. It's in an OtterBox. Guys, that's pretty much it for the EDC. Well, that is it for the EDC. Let me know if you guys want to see more. Definitely leave in the comments if you guys want to see more EDC videos as it changes. I don't think I'm really going to change that much because I've spent a lot of time with EDC and really perfecting it. And things like this Sebenza, I don't really want to get rid of because it's just so good at EDC tasks and opening boxes and everything, wanting to change it. And so like I said, a lot of changes won't be coming really fast, but I will probably change up the multi-tool, and I might get a more updated belt here, because this one, like I said, is pretty old. But anyways guys, that's it, and I'm out.